Alright everyone, it's Jake here. Today we're doing chapter 271 of My Hero Academia. Shigaraki woke up last week, so I'm really hyped to see what happens this week. But a lot of us, I think, so like I might have maybe been spoiled on something, but I don't think I was. The only thing that I do know is that and I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that I guess, at least part of this chapter focuses on Dabi, and the only reason I know that is just because I saw there was like a related video that was talking about 271 spoilers, and I didn't watch the video or see the video itself, but the thumbnail had Dabi in it, so logically it's, oh well, I guess it's talking about Dabi. So I'm assuming that if it is about Dabi, then we're going away from Shigaraki. We're not going to see the conclusion of that, so we're probably switching gears. Even so, this arc's been on fire, so regardless, I'm hyped to see what happens. But let's get into this chapter. Okay, a moment earlier, so this is before Shigaraki wakes up. 30 meters behind the Gunga Mountain Resort front lines. My hair. Don't Tsukuyomi? Okay, so we're seeing the moment that he leaves. Oh, he tried to stop him. You can't leave Hawks in the dude, Facom actually tried to stop him. Dude, he looks fierce. Holy shit. What are you doing, you idiot? On the top floor, it's Hawks. He's probably in trouble. I knew he was strong, but for a guy to escape my fat like that, it's the very first time that's happened. Ooh, interesting. Hawks, you guys run the rest of the way. Okay, so is Facom going for backup? Don't think I'll let you dine and dash on me like that. Okay, Facom's gonna come in for backup, so probably won't have to worry about Tokoyami that much. Dancing in the darkness to look to a bright future. What is this? Dark clouds. Dude, what is this cover page? It's like Tokoyami with like a war tribe type. That is dope, dude. Alright, yep, so he's backing down Hawks. Hawks' back is, there's nothing left. UA, how pathetic. They had to drag a bunch of students with them. Dabi smoking from his face. He's wiping. Fumakage, this is bad. Quiet. Look here, kid. Oh, he's pointing to that guy. Oh, that guy killed someone. Stabbed him as he ran off to protect his friends. Right in the back. What'd you come here for? You here to save him? What is it that you're saving? The pro hero you dream of becoming is far dirtier than the rest of us. Tokoyami-kun. Damn, Hawks is fucked. I'm just concerned for my teacher. How thoughtless. And obviously, I forgot to bring this up at the beginning again, but I am reading the early scans, obviously, because this video comes out before Sunday. I do, however, go back and reread the official scans, because sometimes in the official scans there's something different that changes everything. For instance, last chapter there was a big difference in the translations that I read versus the official one, which was when Mike is talking to the doctor, I think the doctor just says that he wanted his hands on, and he says like basically his own quirk. I forget what the term for his quirk was, but what he actually said was he wanted the erasure quirk, meaning that he most likely set up the situation that happened in Vigilantes that we saw in the Aizawa flashback with Shirokuma losing his life and that whole thing, which changes a lot. So if there's any, if you're watching this after official releases has come out and there's something different in here, that's just, I assure you that I've read the official release by the time that it's come out. So if anything big is different, I will probably address it in the following videos. Oh, did Tokoyami make a move? What is this? Oh, no. Okay. Sorry, I looked at it wrong. Dabi sent some fire. Tokoyami dodged out of the way and grabbed Hawks. Dude, you just need a dip. It's too cramped. I can't avoid it completely. Sorry, Fumakage. And because of the flames, Dark Shadow's strength has diminished. I have to get out of here as soon as possible. Exactly. And get Hawks somewhere to be treated. He's still talking. He's still talking. What? Who's still talking? Think for once, you little chicken skewers. Who do you think are the ones that really need salvation? Orders from Hawks. Hawks just said something to Tokoyami. He wasn't able to finish me off because he was busy talking with me. And just like before, he's still going on and on. Maybe it's not him being cocky. Maybe he was buying time, yeah, for himself by getting you worked up because his own flames have weakened him. Go to a point where he can't keep firing. Oh, go now. Sorry, I read that a little out. Weakened by his own flames to a point where he can't keep firing. Go now. Oh! Oh, he's going in. Holy shit. Tokoyami. Oh! Go, 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 go. Fumikage. Why is he... Sorry. Ow, my strength is... Oh, and he falls down. Okay, so he swings back around to the underneath. Hawks. Oh, did he hit his head? Is he? He's still breathing. He must have blacked out from the impact just now. Sorry, Hawks. Dark Shadow's... Dark Shadow, there's no fire down here. He's picked him up. Black Fallen Angel. Okay, yes, fly out of there. Dude, just get out of there. Oh, here comes Dabi. Oh. Shit. Looks like I can do this kind of thing too. I was being frugal with those 2 weak little blasts earlier, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, I just realized because I was thinking those were blasts he's shooting out. Those are coming from his feet. He's doing what Endeavor does. You know, when he uses it to float? Oh, dude. Wait, did Dabi just create that destruction, or is that something else? Because if that is Dabi, holy shit. Oh, wait, no, wait. Wait a minute. Never mind. Is this... I'm sorry, because, you know, I guess, like I said, I am reading the fan translation, so sometimes the scans are a little bit harder to read than, like, the official one. Is that ice? Is that a Apocrypha? Hold up. I feel like that might actually be a big wave of ice coming in. Facum's running towards... Whoa! Oh, Mount Lady's being flown back. Ooh, into the trees. Some buns coming in hot. I didn't want to say anything, but I was kind of like, man, that panel's like... it's a pretty big ass shot. Ice? Gee, okay, yes, it was ice. It is Apocrypha. Oh, dude, look at him. Don't think we'll go down easy, you dogs of the state. Oh, okay, they're starting to get... When's Gigantomachia gonna hop in, though? Geton-san, I've disrupted their siege. Rushing into a fight is exactly what these guys want you to do. Focus on a single objective and create an opening. What is that? Did he just come through the ice in like a... What the fuck? I can't tell if this dude just teleported through the... He has a bunch of holes. I'm wondering, did he burrow a hole through the ice? This kind of, because what this... If you look at his design on his... It looks like... On his fingertips, there's holes. In his throat, there's a hole. And in his mouth, there's holes. Maybe his thing is like creating holes. This kind of reminds me of, if that is what this weird hero is doing, it kind of reminds me of in the Two Heroes movie. There's that one guy that Bakugo and Todoroki find that he has like kind of like the webbed hands, and he's hollowing out Todoroki's ice and stuff. Like he keeps hollowing out space. Oh, had to make a big show, huh? That ice guy. It kind of looks off to the side. Shall we begin a bit early? Shall we begin a bit early? Interesting. What's that mean? Okay, he's out of there with Hawks. It looks like he's out of there with Hawks. He's crying. You're not dirty, Hawks. And he's crying. I believe in you. Everyone does. You did the right thing, so please don't die. Oh, going underground? What's going on with my spare leg? Redestro, what is it? Oh my god. Alright, guys, so... I'm not gonna lie to you. What just happened right now was when I was reading in the app, my internet app on my tablet literally crashed and closed right before the last panel, and when that happened, I guess when I put my tablet down, I hit either something on a shortcut on my keyboard or whatever, and I actually stopped recording. So unfortunately, the last panel I did not get my reaction to, but obviously it was pretty much like, oh shit, Gigantomachia waking up. But I did want to discuss a few things. So, now that Gigantomachia is seemingly about to enter the fight, at first I was thinking that we were going to maybe spend another couple chapters here at the mansion, but with the way it ended, I feel like now Horikoshi's opened it up so that we could be flashing back and forth between the two fronts, because originally I was thinking, okay, now they're gonna have to show a few things leading up to the whole Shigaraki thing. But on the other side, but now that both parties are ready to go, I think he might actually give us a full on Shigaraki chapter next week. Um, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because this arc, to me, I think could be the defining arc for My Hero Academia. Um, like a lot of people would argue like that it's already had some defining arcs, and like I love all the arcs in My Hero Academia, and everyone has their favorites, but I feel like there hasn't been that one arc. Like I'm not saying like any of the arcs have been bad, or like a lot of them are like some of my favorite arcs in all of Shonen. But like for instance, if you talk about like Hunter x Hunter, everyone talks about the Chimera Ant arc. One Piece, there's a couple. It's usually Enies Lobby or Marineford. I don't think there's really that one arc that everyone kind of unanimously agrees is like this is like the My Hero arc, because even like some of the most popular arcs, there's usually quite a few detractors that be like, I don't know, like that arc was cool, but this arc was way better. Um, so I'm hoping that Horikoshi goes all in and just. I don't want to. Obviously, I don't think he should kill all the heroes. I think Hawks is safe because Hawks got out of there. I think Endeavor's going to be safe because of the whole Dabi situation, because we like obviously it's not confirmed that Dabi's Toya, but I mean come on, he was even flying like Endeavor in this one. um so I think Endeavor needs to make it out just so that storyline continue. I think either Aizawa or Present Mike's going to make it out. I think Aizawa, just because we have more of a connection to him, so we'll feel more, because the thing is, if Aizawa dies, yeah, we would have a, in the moment the reaction would be worse for like we'd feel that more. But moving on in the story, I would rather see Aizawa dealing with Present Mike's death and the Shirokumo Kurogiri thing than Present Mike, because even though I do love Present Mike, I don't know if I would feel as attached to him dealing with that as I would Aizawa. So I think Aizawa's making it out. Like I said last week, I think everyone else is pretty much fair game. I do think maybe one or two side heroes should make it out, like just because I don't think it should be just like the one or two here. Like I think Ryuku might make it out just because since she can fly, she can avoid the decay when he touches the ground. Even Rocklock might make it out just because I was thinking about this the other day, is that if he sees it coming, he could like, if he has like a pipe and he just locks it into place and kind of hangs above, that could be a way that he could escape it. But I think, like maybe Manuel should die, some of these other pro heroes, maybe Crust, but at the same time, maybe Horikoshi has plans for Crust. I think at least some of the side heroes we've come to know should die. I think Present Mike should definitely die. I'm sorry, I just realized, I was like, fuck. With Fat Gum going back, Fat Gum has a very real possibility of dying because he just ran towards the mansion again. Oh, shit. Ooh, that'd be a tough one. I don't know if any of the students should die. Only reason I say that is because currently the majority, I think all the students, yeah, because even the ones that were on the front lines are now off the front lines, are kind of off the front line. So I think maybe let me put it this way, I would not be upset personally if none of the students died. But it would be interesting, but I don't think it needs to go that far. But one thing I'm curious to see, and I want to see if any of you guys say anything, is obviously the villains are winning this arc. Like I think we all can see it coming. We agree the villains are winning. However, before the arc started, I was thinking that the heroes were so beyond fucked to the point that they would have to abandon Japan. I don't know if I still feel that way anymore. And it might sound weird because, Shigaraki has All For One now, and it's like, why wouldn't it? But my whole thing is Twice is dead. And Twice, when I was originally talking about them abandoning Japan and maybe going to America, Twice was the biggest factor for that, because even though twice on his own, like meaning like if you put him and separated him from his group and he could only do the things he could do, like if he could only replicate himself, he's not that dangerous. But what made him dangerous was he could replicate, he could make multiple Shigarakis, multiple high ends, multiple Dobbies, and even though their durability weren't there, that was still enough to cause crazy destruction on its own. And now that he's not part of the picture, even though they do have numbers and they have a Shigaraki with All for One, I don't know if it's they could take over Japan, but I'm wondering if they would go that far right now. Like right now, they're focusing on getting rid of the heroes that are attacking them. But after that happens, I'm not sure if they would immediately try to take over Japan. There might be like a little bit of a lull, rough area where the heroes are pushed back, and even though like the heroes are pushed back, I think the villains might also regroup and reassess what they have. Now, with that being said, if Japan doesn't immediately fall, one thing that we've been all talking about is if the Dabi is Toya theory, obviously the most popular theory in the whole fandom, on Reddit and Twitter and all this. A lot of us have been talking about how the reveal will come, and now that Hawks is out of there and unconscious, I think it goes one of two ways. A lot of us, before any of the whole Hawks situation, all that, a lot of us were thinking the way that it was going to be brought up was that Dobby was going to drop the bombshell either in a public area or like on the news or something, like on TV. And because the PLF is a thing now and they have access to satellites and broadcasts and news publications and stuff, I want to say, I think Hawks is obviously the one that knows it, and he's gonna reveal it. What I'm wondering is Hawks going to reveal it to Endeavor before, like, if it does get announced on TV or something? I was wondering, is Hawks gonna reveal this information to Endeavor, and then down the line, Dobby would reveal this information to the world, because that would also try to get people on the PLF side, like exposing Hero Society and trying to win over the public and bring people to their side. Like, that's a big blow. That's like why Dobby's saying, like, I'm the person you need to watch out for, because my existence alone is kind of like this big blow to Hero Society. I'm kind of predicting that what might happen is that, say it is happening, there's like a broadcast and Dobby's gonna drop the bomb. Maybe it'll be a dual sort of reveal where like Hawks is revealing it to Endeavor, and as he's revealing it to Endeavor, it's also being announced on the news to everyone to hear. I just wanted to throw that out there. But since Hawks is unconscious now, I definitely know that once this is all over, he'll wake up after it's all over and realize what's happened. But that's probably going to be one of the first things he wants to do, is reveal this info to Endeavor. If it is, obviously, we're all assuming that he's Toya. If it's wrong, then I don't know what's going to happen anymore. But I'm very excited for this arc. Horikoshi's been dropping nonstop heat for this arc. And honestly, it's probably going to end up my favorite arc in all of My Hero. Like, it's pretty much there already, but I just need to see how he concludes it all. And even though I'm confident that he's going to conclude it the way we're thinking and give us this amazingness, I just, like, it's one of those things where, like, you can't say it until it's over kind of thing. Because there's been plenty of series and stuff where things were looking one way and you're like, there's no way this is going to end up bad, and then it doesn't. And so far, Horikoshi hasn't let me down personally with things in this series. So I'm pretty confident he's going to, but we still have to remember that it's not over yet. So I just want to see how far he goes, how many, because if only like one or two side heroes dies and they're like people that we don't care about, then it's going to be, even though this arc would still be good as itself, I feel like I'd be disappointing to an extent. But we will see how the rest of this arc goes, and I'll see you guys next week.